The Bloodline took out Paul Heyman on WWE SmackDown a few weeks ago after the Wiseman refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief. A wrestling veteran now thinks that incident could lead to three huge superstars joining forces. The veteran in question is Disco Inferno. The former WCW star addressed a fan's question on the Keepin' It 100 podcast, suggesting that Brock Lesnar could return to join forces with CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and the Usos to fight the Bloodline and defend Heyman's honor. Besides being Reigns' Wiseman and a member of his Bloodline faction, the WWE Hall of Famer was previously an advocate for the Beast Incarnate and the best in the world. While Inferno acknowledged the suggestion as a good idea, he proposed another scenario. The wrestling veteran disclosed that he would like to see the Bloodline take out Punk and Lesnar before Reigns returns to possibly the biggest pop of all time. On an episode of the Straight Talk with the Boss podcast, wrestling veteran Magnum Tay also addressed the possible scenarios for Roman Reigns' WWE return. The 65-year-old predicted that Brock Lesnar would return after nearly a year of absence to destroy Solo Sikoa's Bloodline and take revenge after what they did to Paul Heyman. Lesnar last appeared in WWE in August 2023 when he lost to Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. It would be interesting to see if the Beast Incarnate would return to form a surprising alliance with Roman Reigns. What do you think of Disco Inferno's proposed scenario? Hit the discuss button and sound off. Roman Reigns is expected to return to WWE after several months of absence as a babyface. A former host in the company believes the head of the table will later headline WrestleMania against a top SmackDown star after the latter turns heel. In the past 2 years, Reigns squared off against Cody Rhodes in the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania. On his The Wrestling Mat podcast, former Raw Talk host Matt Camp predicted the two superstars would eventually have another square-off at the Show of Shows. However, it would not be under the same circumstances. While the head of the table fought the past two matches against the American Nightmare as the heel, Camp believes he would be the babyface in their potential third match. Meanwhile, Rhodes would be the heel. While Cody Rhodes is currently the top babyface in the Stanford-based company, Roman Reigns' expected character change upon his comeback would threaten the American Nightmare's status. On the Keepin' It 100 podcast, wrestling veteran Conan addressed whether Rhodes would have heat with Reigns due to potentially losing his top babyface rank to the head of the table. While Rhodes is currently feuding with Solo Sikoa's Bloodline, Roman Reigns is also expected to return to fight his cousin. Former WWE superstar Tommy Dreamer recently suggested that the head of the table and the American Nightmare could form an unexpected alliance against the faction. It would be interesting to see if that would happen.